In a world where extreme competition exists everywhere, what does it take to have success in your career and in life? Join me, Nirvana Chaudhary, as I sit down with some of the most successful individuals to discover the secrets to their success, what continues to drive them, and to hear a few exclusive stories in the process. What drives them and their success code, their mantra for making it bigger. Hello everyone, this is Nirvana Chaudhary back with my podcast Making It Bigger. Today I have with me someone so special, someone now pride of Nepal, known to the world, a world record holder, 14 peaks above 8,000 meters, ex-Special Forces, Nirmal Purja, aka Nims Dai. Thank you so much for being here on the show with me, Nims. I want to start off with one simple way I always do. What is your success mantra? What is it that keeps you going, man?
Wow. Anyway, super pleased to be here with you, my brother. And I think success can be defined in different perspective. But for me, it's all about achieving the impossible. Just to give an example, when I was with the Gurkhas, when I said, and I want to join the Special Forces in a Special Boat Service, Tier 1 in the UK, Special Forces Operations, some of the people who I look up to, including obviously, my officers to my commanders and all, they were saying, Nims, it's impossible. Any other Gurkha have done this. Nepal, is a landlocked country. Coming from there, SBS, not only they operate from air, water, you have to obviously dive as well. So it's underwater, it's extra skills. Can you do that? And then for me, it was like, if you do it for something that's vague, something that you're trying to prove the point, you may not be successful. But for me, I just really wanted to be that cool guy, amongst that elite group, who go and out and do the job. So I really believe in that. I had a big passion, and as long as you believe in yourself, again I say, as long as you believe in yourself, you will achieve it. Because if you can't believe in yourself, who else gonna believe in you, right?
Fantastic.
So yeah.
Fantastic. Now that's absolutely great. Following your heart, your passion, putting your mind to it, and once you've decided it, boom, you just go at it. I mean, it's the top of the Everest peak that you go on for.
Yeah, and exactly. Just to give you an example again, where a lot of people can relate with this is, for example, when you are going for something bigger, better, you will always find someone trying to pull your legs. You will always find someone who's going to talk negative about it. There's always someone, that's going to say, oh, you can't do this and all that. But for you, as a person, for me anyway, that should be a blur. That's not in the focus, right? Your focus is always in the mission. If you spend your time trying to convince those people who say that you can do it, if you spend your time, trying to obviously, fight against them or trying to make that, you are wasting your energy. You just focus on your mission, and then that's where it comes, right? Time is key. We all have only 24 hours in a day, and you got to make the best of it. So here again, the point is, guys, in life, whatever you want to do, you always find negativity. Don't focus on that. You do your thing, you focus on the mission, and rest of the things is just a noise.
Fantastic. This is absolutely amazing trait a leader has. I think once you've got the environment set, you have your heart set, you've developed an expertise in your passion, you've calculated the environment, and once you have really clearly defined what your mission is, you just go straight at it without looking left and right. There are going to be people pulling you down, etc. Now tell me, you've spent most of your time in the UK, you've spent most of your time traveling around the world and seeing different cultures and different environment and different level of professionalism. You are definitely today a pride of Nepal. You are what I would like to say is the highest peak of a Nepalese ambassador taking Nepal to the world. You're spending a lot more time in Nepal, and we see a lot of political changes. We see the youth who are frustrated. How do you take all that in your head? Like, do you get frustrated? Do you see hope?
That's a very good question, but I must say it's a very tough. Well, brother, we must not give our hope, right? As long as you hope, you believe, we can make things happen. Yes, of course, Nepal is a third world country. Things probably aren't going the way you want it, but we should never give up hope. Let's keep working on that. Let's keep educating. Let's start with our family. A lot of people, when I meet loads of youngsters, they say, "Oh, I don't have interest in politics." But you know what? The politicians are the one who has got a huge impact in the country. For example, if you don't like any leaders, you need to be educating your family, because we are the one who give vote, right? So I think as long as we start from our home and we started thinking for the bigger picture, we can make things happen. Nothing is impossible.
Absolutely. Be the change you want to see. Nothing is impossible. That's one book I really, really want to read in days to come. But tell me, Nims, one thing I've realized is that no matter what mission you have, no matter what goal you have, you always have this amazing habit of always taking your team with you, appreciating them, recognizing them, and I would say you have a soft corner for all the right reasons towards the Sherpa community, towards the community who's been with you through all your missions, and you're doing so much for that community. A little bit about what you're doing for them or what you're trying in terms of recognizing them.
Yeah, again, the whole reason why I started Project Possible was to raise the name of the Nepalese climbers, bring into the global platform, and the thing what I did on K2 Winter is exactly the same. Taking 10 members on the summit of the world dangerous mountain K2, I had to do it. But for me, coming into the whole leadership, brother, if you are a leader that just worries about you, then I think you're going to fail it, because leadership is the point you put yourself as number one before your team. You will never achieve the impossible. Yes, you can achieve something, but to a certain degree. But as a leader, if you put always your team at the front, because that's the what is going to make the huge difference, you're not going to succeed. For example, the Facebook, any team like Elon Musk, Tesla, anything, they all have a huge team behind them. And leadership is not only about yourself. You got to put your team front, and the team will put you in front. Right?
Absolutely. and the beauty about is when you're a leader who's been recognized, it's so humbling to be able to bring your rest of the team also in the same plot. And I remember this really emotional video where you took your entire team with you when I think you were summiting K2.
K2, yeah.
All of you were reciting the national anthem of Nepal and walking towards the thing. I think it takes an outstanding leader to do something like this. So that's brilliant. Nims, I was talking to a mutual friend of ours, and he was telling me, I've known Nims since I was a child, and you know what I'm talking about, right? And he said, you tell this guy you can't do this, and he is gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
100%. And then again, coming back into this, it's not about ego or it's not about anything. If you believe in something, the believe word is key. And you put your 100% with a positive mindset and determination, you can make anything possible, brother.
Mind over matter. Nims, we are extremely proud of you as a friend, as a brother, as someone who represents this country. You're doing some amazing things. What else can we expect? What new surprise can we expect from Nims that is again gonna put Nepal to the global map?
Brother, I keep saying I haven't even started it. So stay tuned.
Brilliant, guys. This has been an absolute amazing. Just imagine, less than 10 minutes of talking to a legend, and I have learned so much from this conversation already. Nims, thank you so much for taking time out for this podcast, and we are really proud of you. And we hope you reach the stars, not in literal sense. Otherwise, you're going to get that. But
yeah, Nirvana brother, absolute pleasure. And since my K2, other than Harley Davidson podcast, you are the other one that I have done it. Absolute pleasure, man. I love you, I respect you, and big thank you for what you're doing for the country.
Thank you so much, brother. Stay safe.
Cheers, my man.